Hi, this is David Davis from Actual Tech Media. I'm here at VMworld 2016, and I'm honored to be joined by Mr. Alberto Farronato, who's the Senior Director of Product Marketing for SDDC. How you doing, Alberto?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. So, I wanted to sit down with you today, and I appreciate your time to talk a little bit more about VMware's SDDC vision and new announcements here at VMworld. So, at the keynote, obviously a lot of talk about cloud, a lot of talk about, SDDC, but, since you're really an expert in, the SDDC and what's new in the offerings, I wanted to, get your take and find out, some more information. So, VMware's software-defined vision, includes software-defined storage, software-defined networking, with vSAN and NSX. But we also heard a lot about SDDC Manager. And so, can you tell us first what is SDDC Manager and how does it help enterprise IT?
Yeah, sure. I think this year it was a big milestone for us at VMworld because we reached a point where we were able to kind of get to a fully integrated solution for SDDC for our customers, and that's really where SDDC Manager plays a critical role. At day one keynote, we announced the availability of a new integrated platform for SDDC called Cloud Foundation, which integrates vSphere, vSAN, NSX, and it does. We achieved that through the SDDC Manager, which is a key component of this new solution that allows customers to really build a cloud with much greater ease and simplicity, both on-premise and off-premise. And that's thanks through the automation capabilities of SDDC Manager.
Nice. So, vSAN, software-defined storage, vSphere, software-defined compute, if you will, and NSX for software-defined networking, and SDDC Manager really goes up at a completely higher level. And so it allows you to, and correct me if I'm wrong here, provision an entire software-defined data center and also manage the update and configuration of that. Is that true?
Yes. So up until today, our customers that wanted to do SDDC were pretty much deploying individual components of infrastructure and management and integrate them themselves in their data center. So they would buy vSphere, vSAN, NSX, or vRealize Suite, and then put them together themselves, and then manage them over time, right? And while this is an important task, it's not really a differentiating task for our customers, right? Everyone has to do it. It can consume a lot of time and resources. Our customers want to focus on innovation, right? And so what we're trying to do with, and what we accomplish with SDDC Manager is taking away all that pain of having to deal with the manual build-up and maintenance of the cloud infrastructure stack. So as you said, SDDC Manager automates the end-to-end life cycle, starting from the build-up of the cloud infrastructure. So it takes care of the deployment of vSphere, vSAN, NSX, vSANer. It takes care of complex configurations settings, such as the creation of VLANs, the connectivity to the enterprise corporate network, the creation of management clusters, the deployment of infrastructure VMs like vSANer or the VROps infrastructure. And then it allows for a much simpler experience when it comes to day two operations, such as patching and upgrades. And in that scope, we're basically introducing a very new approach to how customers can do it. Instead of doing a piecemeal approach to a patching, they can do an integrated single upgrade across the entire stack, through similar to what you would do today with your iPhone when you have to upgrade your iOS.
Nice. Yeah, the vSphere suite, it's very powerful and started off relatively simple with ESX Server and vCenter, and over time, has grown into a lot of different puzzle pieces that, like you said, can take time and create complexity to administer. So I really love the new simplicity, that you're going to be offering with the Cloud Foundation suite. And so tell us about, I heard IBM in the big announcement at the keynote. How do they fit into this picture?
Yeah, so as I mentioned initially, Cloud Foundation is available both for on-premise deployment on qualified hardware, but also in addition to that, for the first time, we are making it available as a service running in the cloud. And we're very excited about this because in our opinion, this is really the key enabler of a true hybrid cloud, where you now have compatible infrastructure distributed across a network of data centers that could be all owned by a customer, or a mix of your own data centers and rented capacity from a service provider, essentially. And IBM is our first partner delivering this service. They have a set of services built around VMware software, which is delivered through the IBM Cloud for VMware solutions. Yesterday they announced the availability of a VMware Cloud Foundation service on IBM Cloud, which allows customers to essentially own their own SDDC, run their own SDDC as a service in the IBM Cloud.
So as I understand it, that service in the IBM Cloud is deployed on demand. When someone wants a new private cloud from IBM that's running the SDDC Cloud Foundation suite, they click a button, and a few hours later, this new infrastructure is fully deployed with vSphere, with vCenter, with NSX, all in IBM's infrastructure. Is that right?
Yeah, very, very much so. So imagine you're literally standing up your data center in the IBM Cloud in a matter of hours, right? So what you do, you access the IBM portal, and through the portal you request, a Cloud Foundation instance. The portal connects through APIs to the SDDC Manager in the IBM data center, and SDDC Manager dynamically configures and sets up your environment based on VMware Cloud Foundation in the IBM data center. And you can do that across the network of data centers that IBM offers through their cloud service. So now you have really maximum flexibility in terms of where you can run your workloads. And ultimately, you shouldn't be caring anymore about where your VMs are, because what you get on-prem, you also get on the cloud with the same consistent operational experience and VMware-based tooling.
Very nice, very nice. So if someone's a vSphere admin out there today and they're interested in learning more about SDDC Manager, is there a way for them to try it, or learn? How should they learn more?
Yeah, so obviously they can go online on our website. There's a lot of documentation and material that we make available through the VMware Cloud Foundation webpage. We have a hands-on lab that is available also online through the regular VMware hands-on lab infrastructure. We also have a couple of interesting options for customers who are very serious and want to get hands-on experience on real-life infrastructure. We have a remote POC capability that we offer through our own infrastructure that can be basically where you can run and test SDDC Manager remotely, or we have a solution center for now in our Palo Alto office that gives you access to actual rack of infrastructure that you can run, that you can use to do any kind of testing. And for that, it's pretty simple. You can contact your VMware representative, and we can set up some time.
Very nice, very nice. I love the hands-on lab option. Yep. Just in minutes, you can bring up a new lab, try out SDDC Manager for yourself, and from there, if you want to learn more about it, maybe or talk to you guys about a POC.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time today, Alberto.
Thank you, David. It was a pleasure.